factory just opened in China, and at first glance, it looks completely normal. There are production lines, conveyor belts, assembly stations, quality control checkpoints, and a steady flow of finished products rolling out the door every single day. But look a little closer and something is deeply strange about this place. There are almost no human workers. Instead, the thing being built on this factory floor is a humanoid robot. EngineAI just switched on a production line that can spit out a brand new, fully assembled humanoid robot every 15 minutes. Chapter 1. The company that came from nowhere. EngineAI was founded in October 2023. This company is barely 2.5 years old. It was launched by serial entrepreneur Zhao Tongyang, who previously led XPeng's humanoid robot program. And from the very beginning, Zhao was not interested in slow, cautious growth. He wanted to build fast, scale fast, and get robots into the real world as fast as possible. The company started by building a test machine in 2024. By 2025, they were doing small-scale production of a few hundred units of their first robot, called the PM01. And then, in May 2026, they made a move that sent shockwaves through the entire robotics industry. On May 29, 2026, EngineAI officially launched the EngineAI Intelligent Manufacturing Base in Shenzhen's Hongwaling district, alongside the rollout of the first batch of its flagship T800 full-size humanoid robots, marking a decisive entry into a new phase of 10,000-unit scalable delivery capability. To put that in context, most robotics companies in the world are still arguing about whether humanoid robots are even ready for commercial use. EngineAI just opened a factory capable of producing them at an industrial scale. They raised around $200 million in a Series B funding round in April 2026, pushing their total funding to at least $350 million and their valuation to $1.5 billion. Major backers include Apple supplier Luxshare Precision and e-commerce giant JD.com. Chapter 2. Inside the factory. So, what actually goes on inside this place? Spanning around 12,000 square meters, the Shenzhen base features an integrated, closed-loop manufacturing process that covers everything from incoming material inspection and component assembly testing to final assembly, end-of-line testing, mass shipment, and after-sales maintenance. The entire operation runs in one building. Parts come in one end, robots walk out the other. Nothing leaves the building untested. Each robot must pass 79 quality checks and 46 simulation tests before shipping. These tests check the robot's stability, durability, and consistent performance before delivery to customers. Before a single robot is allowed out the door, it has been inspected, tested, stress tested, and simulated under dozens of different conditions. And even with all of that, the line still produces one finished robot every 15 minutes. The factory leverages advanced automation for locking, gluing, and laser welding, which has improved overall production efficiency by 40%, while ensuring uniform manufacturing processes. And EngineAI is not stopping at Shenzhen. A separate production line for 10,000 units is also being built at the EngineAI Intelligent Manufacturing Base in Zhengzhou Yunji Science Park, designed to boost manufacturing capacity and help coordinate the regional supply chain. Real quick, before we go further, when this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, I am giving away a $100 Amazon gift card to celebrate. I will just randomly pick a winner the moment we hit that milestone. If you want to be in the running and follow along on the journey, feel free to hit subscribe. Chapter 3. Meet the T800. The robot coming off this production line is called the T800, and for $25,000, it might just be the most capable machine ever sold at that price point. Standing 173 centimeters tall and weighing 75 kilograms, the T800 features 29 degrees of freedom in the body, plus 7 per hand for dexterous manipulation. Its high-torque actuators deliver up to 450 Newton-meters of peak torque, and it uses solid-state battery technology, providing approximately 3 hours of operation with enhanced safety and energy density. To explain what 450 Newton-meters of torque actually means in plain language, that is stronger than most adult humans. This robot can pick up heavy industrial materials, perform physically demanding tasks on factory floors, and handle objects with enough precision that it can also manipulate smaller, more delicate items without breaking them. The T800 was designed for real-world deployment, and in high-dynamic scenarios like running and complex physical movement, it delivers industry-leading dynamic output and load-handling capability. The T800 offers the best raw specs per dollar of any full-size humanoid in 2026. $25,000 for 450 Newton-meters of torque and a solid-state battery is remarkable when you compare it to American competitors, where equivalent machines cost 3 to 4 times as much, or simply are not available for sale yet at all. EngineAI even released factory footage with a specific disclaimer stamped across it: no AIGC, no CGI. Just real robots, real assembly floors, real technicians. Because in an industry flooded with flashy marketing videos and carefully edited demos, EngineAI knew they had to prove this was actually happening. And it is. Chapter 4: China's Robot Army. EngineAI is impressive, but here is the part that should really get your attention. EngineAI is not even the biggest player in China's humanoid robot race. China has over 150 humanoid robot companies right now. 150 companies all racing to build, scale, and sell humanoid robots. And the entire Chinese government is backing all of them. A Morgan Stanley research note found that China has led the world in humanoid robot patent filings over the past 5 years, with 5,688 patents compared with 1,483 from the United States. China is not just building more robots. It is outpacing the rest of the world in the fundamental research and intellectual property that the entire industry will be built on. Agibot in Shanghai had its 5,000th robot roll off the production line in late 2025, and their machines are already deployed in Zeekr and Neo car factories, doing real assembly work alongside human workers. Not demos, real production. Unitree's G1 robot costs less than a used Honda Civic, and BYD and Geely are already using Unitree robots on assembly lines. Chinese companies currently control around 90% of the humanoid robot market. The rest of the world is competing for the remaining 10%, and the cost advantage China holds is staggering. Building an equivalent robot in the US or the EU costs 3 to 4 times more in components alone, because China has spent decades building the supply chains, the component manufacturers, and the low-cost engineering talent that makes all of this possible. What China did to solar panels, electric vehicles, and consumer electronics, it is now doing to humanoid robots. Chapter 5: America's Response. Now, to be fair, the United States is not sitting still. It just isn't moving at the same speed. Tesla's Optimus robot is arguably the most hyped humanoid robot in the world. Elon Musk has repeatedly said it will transform Tesla into the most valuable company in history. But as of mid-2026, Tesla's Optimus is still not available for public purchase. Musk himself openly acknowledged the threat at the World Economic Forum, saying China is very good at AI, very good at manufacturing, and will definitely be the toughest competition for Tesla, and that outside of China, there are no significant competitors in humanoid robots. The other major American player is Figure AI, whose Figure 03 robots are commercially deployed in BMW's largest assembly plant, billing at around $25 per robot operating hour. But their prices are significantly higher than their Chinese rivals. US companies hold the software and AI intelligence lead, and that gap is where the real value in the humanoid robot industry will ultimately be captured. The argument being made by American firms is that China can manufacture cheap hardware, but the real prize is the AI brain running inside the robot. And on that front, the United States still has an edge. But here is the uncomfortable reality. Cheap, capable, mass-produced robots do not need to be the smartest machines in the room to win the market. They just need to be good enough to do the job. And China's factories are getting very close to that point right now. Do you believe humanoid robots are going to make life better for most people? Or are we heading towards something we are not fully ready for? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you are not subscribed yet, hit that button right now because this channel covers exactly these kinds of stories. Chapter 6: what this actually means. A robot that can be built in 15 minutes, sold for $25,000, and deployed on an industrial factory floor is not a futuristic concept anymore. It is a product. It is a delivery timeline. It is a purchase order. RBC Capital Markets estimates that the global humanoid robot market could reach $9 trillion by 2050, with China accounting for more than 60% of that total. $9 trillion. That is larger than the current GDP of Germany, France, and the United Kingdom combined. And the industries being targeted first are exactly what you would expect: warehouses, car factories, logistics, construction, the dull, dangerous, repetitive physical jobs that companies struggle to fill and that workers increasingly do not want to do. EngineAI's T800 can already handle order fulfillment, inventory stacking, vehicle loading and unloading, and industrial inspection work. The first wave of jobs is not in offices, it is on factory floors. And those factory floors are already changing. But the bigger story here is not just about jobs, it is about who controls the technology. When China led the world in electric vehicles, it reshaped global trade, energy, and geopolitics. If China leads the world in humanoid robots, the consequences will be even larger. Every factory, every supply chain, every warehouse, every logistics operation on the planet will one day run on this technology. And the country that builds the most of it, and builds it cheapest, will hold enormous leverage over everyone else. EngineAI's factory in Shenzhen is just one building, but what it represents is the opening move in one of the most consequential technology races in human history. And in 2026, China is winning it. If you made it to the end of this video, you clearly care about understanding the technologies that are actually going to shape the future. That is exactly what this channel is built for. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button right now.